If you're 75 or older, let me ask you something. Can you walk up a flight of stairs without holding the railing? Can you recall a phone number without looking at your phone? Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds? If you answered yes to any of these, you might be part of a very rare group. Today, we're diving into what separates the top 5% of seniors from the rest. And if you can still do these things at 75, you're likely in that elite group. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about mobility. Mobility is often the very first ability to decline with age, and yet it's one of the clearest indicators of independence, longevity, and overall health. If at 75 you're still walking at a brisk pace, able to get up from a chair without using your hands and climbing stairs with no problem, you're doing better than the vast majority of your peers. In fact, studies show that walking speed is one of the most accurate predictors of how long someone will live. Why? Because mobility relies on so many things: balance, leg strength, cardiovascular fitness, and joint health. Which brings us to an important point. Maintaining strong legs isn't just about movement, it's about life quality. Now, if you're thinking, well, I want to make sure I keep that strength, you're not alone. That's exactly why Elderly Essentials created ElderEdge, a complete daily supplement designed specifically for seniors who want to stay active and independent. Packed with essential vitamins like vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and a blend of antioxidant-rich nutrients, ElderEdge helps support bone density, muscle function, joint flexibility, brain health, and energy. It's not just a multivitamin, it's your daily foundation for staying strong, sharp, and self-reliant. You'll find the link to ElderEdge in the description below. Don't wait until you feel the decline. Protect your independence today. Now let's move on to the next sign: mental sharpness. If you're 75 and can still follow a conversation easily, remember names, recall details from a week ago, or even solve a Sudoku or crossword without much help, you are way ahead of the curve. Cognitive decline affects over 1 in 10 people over 65, but those in the top 5% don't just avoid it, they fight it. They read daily, they write, they engage in new hobbies. They also keep social because talking, laughing, and sharing ideas is exercise for your brain. Another sign: balance and flexibility. Try this: stand on one foot and count to 10. Can you do it? Most people in their 70s and 80s struggle with balance, but those who still have it are far less likely to fall. And that means fewer injuries, hospital visits, or surgeries. They're also usually the ones out walking daily, doing light stretches, maybe even taking yoga or Tai Chi classes. This kind of movement keeps the body nimble and the mind sharp. Then there's independence in daily tasks. If at 75 you can still cook your own meals, clean your home, dress yourself without help, and handle personal hygiene, then you're far from average. Most people don't realize how many seniors begin needing help with these basic tasks by this age, but that top 5%, they're still running errands, organizing their lives, and staying on top of things because they've been proactive with their health. Let's not forget emotional resilience. People who age well have mastered the ability to cope with stress, loss, and change. They stay positive, find reasons to laugh, and adapt to challenges. They've lived through so much: wars, economic crashes, pandemics, and they've come out wiser, not bitter. This mindset alone adds years to life and life to years. Another trait we can't ignore: strong social bonds. Are you still reaching out to friends, staying involved with family, or participating in clubs or community events? Loneliness is a serious health risk for seniors. But those in the top 5% protect their social life just as much as their physical health. They know it's not just about living long, it's about enjoying it with others. Lastly, we have to talk about purpose. Do you still wake up with a sense of direction? Maybe it's volunteering, taking care of grandchildren, gardening, or learning something new. Having a reason to get out of bed every day is a secret superpower for longevity. Purpose keeps the mind engaged and the spirit alive. So, if you've made it this far and found yourself nodding along, thinking, yes, I do that, or that sounds like me, congratulations, you may not have realized it, but you're part of a truly rare group. The top 5%, not just in terms of age, but in strength, clarity, and quality of life. But let me leave you with this. Even if you're not quite there yet, it's never too late to improve. Start with your habits, start with your mindset, and don't forget your nutrition. ElderEdge by Elderly Essentials is the simplest step you can take today to support your body and mind for tomorrow. It's packed with everything your aging body needs to thrive. So why not give yourself that edge? Click the link below, grab your bottle, and commit to staying sharp, mobile, and independent for years to come. Your best years can still be ahead if you take care of yourself now.